Okay, so welcome to Farming Simulator 25, and we have done nothing but frantically start, stop, start, stop. It's been a wreck. So, and I've done a lot off the screen and back on the screen, and we are going to try to stay dedicated to do a continuous playthrough. If at any given point I stop the stream, next stream will pick up where we left off the other one. We're going to play this through live, and it's going to get hectic, and I've got to remember to stay focused, keep something in mind, and go from there. Alright, so let's kick this off. We're going to start, we're going to delete this, and we're just going to start with a blank slate. But we are going to change this a little bit. We're going to do $1 million because we're going to do something. We're going to start with our starting farm, but we're not going to do the intro. We're just going to kick it off and start going. And we're going to do this on Riverbed Springs, and we're going to make the best of whatever we have. We got $1 million because we are going to go into construction mode and probably get rid of some buildings and add some buildings and get rid of the cow pasture and make a customized fence cow pasture. And anyway, I started doing that, goofing off. You're going to see me play with course play and auto drive. So I'll probably just buy the little Jeep and do most of the auto drive mapping around our property with it because that'll be a little quicker. And we're going to do that. So let's go from there. And then we'll get this started. We're going to play with all these animal packs. I do have the bale auto loading. I do have liftable pallets. I do have stored deliveries, universal auto loading. We're going to play with that a little bit, see how well it works. I'm running more visual animals, excess animals sold, animal package vanilla, and animal food calculator. I'm not sure if that one's working, but we'll figure it all out. Alright, and I like this little Jeep JW4x1. Alright, we do have that sign there, the government subsidy, if we get in trouble and we're just not making money fast enough to keep up. Of course, it's a cheat, I know, but we'll try not to use it unless we get in trouble. So with all that said, running all those, and let's get this thing started. If you have any ideas about anything going on, by all means share that in the chat. I am watching the chat, so we can keep up with that. But yeah, my biggest problem with ADHD is that I'll get distracted a lot, and I get an idea and I go off on a tangent in a different direction than what I'm meant to be doing or stay focused on. So I gotta struggle staying focused. Supposed to be doing versus an idea that pops in my head. So if you watch any of this live play and you see me getting sidetracked, say, Rich, get your shit together, you got pigs to take care of, or whatever's going on. Because who knows, with me, probably going to get distracted. We don't care what our guy looks like, we're just going to play. And yes, we want everything mapped out. Alright, so we're here, we're on the starting property. We're going to get rid of probably that shed, probably that shed, probably that shed. We'll keep the house, we'll probably get rid of that barn, and just try to utilize the space better. So the first thing I need to do before I get going too crazy is probably get some of these fields going. This is usually in the place. Let's see. Let's go into see what the fields look like. Alright, so field 2 doesn't have anything going on. So that, what is that? Oh, it popped up. So it is harvested. It needs lime. Oh, we got to fix that. So it's already harvested. All right, let's go into the settings, and we're going to change a couple settings real quick. We're going to leave this on my save 5 times easy. Traffic, we'll leave traffic on because it'll turn into a pain in the ass for us later. We want seasonal growth off. We want fixed visual months off. We do not want snow because that's just going to make it ridiculous. We do not want crop destruction. Periodic plowing is required. Yeah, I don't know. No, we just want to have fun. All right, so no fieldstone, no lime, no weeds. Disasters, we'll see what they look like, but I don't want them destroying my shit. Everything else we'll just leave as the settings are. I don't think we need to do anything else. Also, for anybody that watches the live stream, if you have suggestions on something I appear to be stuck with, by all means let me know, and we'll figure it out. Alright, so we do know that we can send this guy down here. We'll just get it cultivated. And we'll come back and harvest that field. And we'll harvest that field down there. And we'll seed that field over there. So let's go down here. Let's come up. Switch it to do headlands first. That's fine. Okay. So we'll get out of his way. Let him do that. Alright. So now, before we get going too crazy, let's because we know we gotta sell some stuff. Alright, so we'll do Shift Alt S. So now anything we purchase is gonna show up in this block. Cows, you're going to go bye-bye because we're going to make that whole block a cow pasture. Because that's how we roll. All right, We'll hit the P key, go into the store, we'll get a medium tractor, or we'll just buy another one of them yellow ones for $58,000. Why not? We don't care about anything else, so we'll just say buy this one. Yes. And the reason why we need this is because we are going to set up that purple one is going to make this a two-way road. We're going to take this straight through the field because this is going to be changing tools, right? So now we can go in and out of here. Just kind of make this a little smoother, maybe. That looks better. Alright. So that's good. We have, I know, we are doing term structure. So we're okay, guys. Alright, so we know that this is two-way. So let's make that's one-way. So we do this to right here in the middle. Because this go there. This can go here. Because we're going to try to do one ways through the property, right? That's already on there, so we're going to say this go there, and this can go here. So we're going to go through, oops, you can come out either way, right? Alright, so with that being said, now we're going to do this because we want to be able to go this way. Alright, and we're going to say bleep, bleep, bleep. Alright, so now this is going to be a two-way road also. Go back and fix it. We're going to be allowed to go either way around this field. This guy's getting seated up. same line. I guess I could have done it. I don't know. But anyway, we're doing it that way. So we can go here to here. Well, I could have made this two-way, but I didn't. And I think we'll be okay anyway. But I'm also going to have to do this to this. Now it's getting freaking crazy. Right? Because they can go left, right, or head to the silo from here. So that's what we'll do there. Alright. And then that will work for that. Alright. So let's do... I know this is about to be crazy, but I think this will work. So if we go... right here. No, we should do it up here. Let's go this way up here. And we're going to make this right here. Let's get out of the way. This one. Make this one. Wait, we're going to call this wait one. Alright, so now if I say I want to go to silo 1 and turn him on, he should be able to go. Where's he going? Well, he's going to take the shortest route because this is one way, so he's going to turn back around and go this way. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see how he handles this. That way, goes that way. Oh, this is good. Alright. So with that said, he's going to go there. Alright, so then he has finished his. If I send him to wait 1, there you go. Let's see how much. And that guy is done. But let's see how this guy treats him. Can he get by him? Oh, he can. Alright, so he should go out to wait 1. Right there. Where's your turn? Should probably make him slow down. Alright, so this guy is now set up to be able to pick up from the harvester. Alright, so let's go play with the harvester. This guy's still working. There we go. Here. Get out from that side. So let's just go this way. Here, focus. To control. guy, we're going to switch him to combine work. We're going to say wait one, and to silo. And now, this guy should be out of the way enough for that guy, which that might be an issue, but we'll address it when it happens, that this guy missed a section of the feed. So we'll address that if it happens. Yeah, because see, he missed this section. But he is doing it. Other guy, see, I can't do this guy down here seeding. Until that guy is right here. Just wait for him there. Let's go play with the rest of this while the fields are getting worked. Right now we only have 3 cows, and we haven't done anything as far as putting water, food, nothing in them. So let's sell our 3 cows. Can't do that, can we? Alright, so let's do it this way. We got to go in here to do it. And we want to sell our 3 cows because we're starting our cows over. So we'll do 3, we'll say sell, sell, okay. Escape. Going to be out of the way. That's, oh, it's kind of angled up now. All right, so let's do Shift P, and see, this is where we probably get in trouble. So we're going to select that and we're going to sell it. Yes. Okay, because we sold our cows and we sold fences, lights, others, no decoration. This one. I'm streaming live. I know you love it when I do that, right? Alright, so we're going to get rid of this. What? What is that? What is it? It's not a dog treat? You make me eat a dog treat? Alright, I'll try it. Kind of hard. Alright, so we're gonna, whatever you say. Alright, so we're gonna make this like this. Give it some grass. Alright, so go into here. How big is that? Oh my, that's big. We don't want that big. can get away with just... Alright, this will work. Let's do this. Let's say... We're going to put the cows right there. And we're going to say, yes, do we want customized fence? So now we're talking. So we want our cows to be able to come all the way over here too, right? Sure we do. At some point, I'd like to be able to get rid of all these freaking trees because we're making a cow pasture. This is going to be a big cow pasture because we're going to do a lot with cows. Well, I don't know, but we're going to pretend to do it with cows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. You want to plant a meadow? Yes. Alright, so now we can handle cows and we've got meadow. Alright, and that's what we want to do. So we are prepared for cows. We can get in and out of there. And we can maybe get through there. I hope so, because that's going to jack us up if we can't. But that's what we're going to do. Painting, gravel. Alright, let's do that. And we're going to try to give it a little bit more gravel. Alright, and then that should work. Alright, let's go with that. Alright, that should work. Alright, let's get out of here. So now that's all working. So now we can handle 74 cows. So let's go back to buy our cows back. And let's do... yeah, we're just losing money over there. So that's fine. Let's do a bunch of young cows. Do we want to... Let's do 5... Oh, excuse me. 5-month-old. Let's do
10 bowls. Buy. Yes. Okay, and let's do 5-month-olds. Let's do a butt ton of other females, heifers. Yeah, we just got a bunch of cows. Okay. So now all of our cows are back in here. So we'll go in here and we'll say Shift T, and we should be able to see all of our cows. 190. Apply. Alright, so now all of our little cows are in here. And they can go everywhere. All back in the trees, wherever the hell they want to go. It would be nice if they would clear the bushes out. But I'm sure at some point I'm going to have to get a chainsaw and start cutting trees. Alright, so that's the first modification. Alright, this guy, he's going to get the combine. Oh, look at that. So I didn't do anything. He's driving. He has already done one load, evidently. He's going here again. He is trying to figure out how to get next to the combine. guy's going. So he's going to go in there, drop down. Alright, we're good. Let's go back over here and get this guy going. Alright, so that's our first waypoint. Of course, he's trying to do a course. Want to create a job. Select the vehicle. This guy. Cancel job. Right, so this guy, this guy, this guy, that guy. Filter setting. Let's try some clockwise spiral. See what all the differences are. I'm going to try this as a spiral. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's all craziness too, isn't it? Flip that diagonal. Alright, but that'll work. Start. He's just flying. Alright, so let's go to this guy. To say, here's, that's a waypoint. Let's go here and create a way 2. Let's make this 2. Okay. We'll say this guy. Then we need to go back to this guy and say, wait to play. Oh, let's do it this way. So I like this. We're gonna go that way. That's him up. That didn't work out too good there. Lock right up there. Probably went better off making this. Alright, let's go over here now. Stop. And now we can set this way to silo and turn it on. Get some. Alright. Slow your roll, dude. You're gonna bypass wait 1. You're gonna go to wait 2. Wait for the Columbine to call you. I should probably have them point detection. Not detection, but what is it called? Back refueling, repairing. No, where's the one that says about objects? Right, we want to make sure we're not gonna. There's a helper, I thought. Hello, Anna. What does that one say? Swath detection. Oh, you can do swath detection. I don't see it. All right, it doesn't matter. We're not going to mess with it. So he is here. That is over there. That one over there is getting plowed. This one's getting seeded, which looks to me like he has seeded everything except for the headlights. Oh no, we still got a corner to go. Oh no, the headlights have already been done. Alright, so he's starting to lights out. This guy's waiting. Let's work on our cows now. Because we got to get them some straw, which we can get down there when we start picking up bales, which means we're going to need a baler, which means we're going to need a water tank, which means, let's order some crap. Yeah, let's just do the Jeep, because that'll help us get around quicker. Alright, so we're going to do the 296. What kind of tires do we want? Continentals, Michelin's, Midas, Nokian. I don't know. Oh, those look good, don't they? No. No. I don't like none of them. Michelin's. Oh, the Michelin's look good. Alright, let's do them. Winch, sure, why not? Lights, yes. Tools, no. Spare wheel, no. Front accessories, front hitch, yes. Decals, no. Window tint, slightly. Trailer hitch, yes. Extra fuel cans, no. Vehicle configuration. This is going to change the tops. Gooseneck hitch, and we got other hitch. So this one will be able to take on anything. So let's go this color, select. Now we're good. Seats black, select. Cover black, select. We're not even using a cover, that's fine. Decals, we don't care. Winch color black, rim color black. There we go. That's our little Jeep. Bad to the bone little Jeep. And he's gonna be fast. Yeah, we bought him. Yes. Alright, so with that said, now we need a water tank. Water tank. Containers, what is it called? Transports. Grapes. Barrels. Let's get this one. And we don't even care what color it is, so that's fine. Let's just buy that one. Yes. Okay. And let's go back, and we need that'll work. Oh, we don't even care. Alright, let's just make that one buy. Yes. Okay. Escape. Escape. Now we can do things. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Grab our Jeep. Oh, I told you to go to wait too. I'm sorry. I did, didn't I? I thought I told you to go to one. I was thinking, what the heck? Alright, so let's turn that off. Now we can get everybody to every feed. Oh, I don't think I have to do water. I don't have to do water. Animals, hand tools, no. Bales, objects. Grass, hay. Let's do hay. Let's do the big square ones because we like the square ones. 220. Let's just do these. And let's do 2. And we'll buy them. Yes. Okay. So we're doing this just to get started, just so everybody's aware. Oh, I don't need to do that. Let's do it this way. Can I start this all the time? It already did it as soon as I unfastened it. What the hell with that? Never mind. That'll be easy. Just trim it here. Just throw it there. Pick it up. Alright, so that's done. We don't need water. The other cows. this guy. Yes. Buy. Yes. Okay. Escape. I know, we just buy crap. It can use all of that stuff. What is that? What's an uplifter? Transfer fuel tank, rollers, fertilizer. Yeah, that's... Yeah, we'll just buy that one too. Yes. Okay. Escape, escape, escape. This gator is bigger than petite. Oh yeah, this ain't heavy duty enough. I'm gonna be lucky he's four-wheel drive. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Alright, so anyway, food is in. We're gonna have to get short of this guy. Yeah? Hold on. Gotta let the dog out. Alright, with that in mind, let's go pick this back up. Over here in this strip. Pick up that strong Alright, so that takes care of all that one. That one's planted. This one is cultivated. That Jeep is really small compared to everything else. That Jeep's not such a cool thing. Let's go. This is still seeding, and this is the big dude, and he's almost done. This guy is basically so let's lose that. Finish it. This custom. What's custom? Oh, that's all it does? search. Bale. I need a baler. That's the round baler. I don't like the round baler. What is this one? Bio baler. I don't know what a bio baler is. That chrome's a monster. That's 112,000. That makes round bales. Boy, they don't leave nothing easy, do they? I don't want to wrap them or anything yet. I just let her out there a minute ago. I know. Okay. I put a bowl of water out there for her, but she decided she's coming in. Okay. That makes little ones. I think that makes round ones too, right? Do I care that they're round ones? I don't know. The square ones seem to be easier. That's 175,000. What about that one? That makes round ones? Escape. Back. Miscellaneous. Straw blowers. There has to be root crops baling, square balers. This is easier. Square balers. That's a little one. Now we're talking. That's still $164,000. 208,000. Let's just do this one. All right, buy that. Yes. Okay. figure, right? Do I need a large tractor? I probably don't need a really monstrous. Oh my gosh, look at the money. Maybe there's a more powerful medium tractor. So this is 225 horsepower. That's 175. That's 234. Oh, but we don't even know. So if that's 160 to 225, can you change engine? Yes, you can. Why didn't I do that? Which one's more faster? 180 horsepower, 200 horsepower, 225. Oh, 225 is as big as you can go. Alright, let's just do this one. This sucks. Alright. We're gonna have to figure something out. fulfill my intentions. Smells like mud. Transport. Flatbed trailers? No. Let's go to mods. Is that the one we got already? That is. We don't need another one of them. Escape. Escape. extensions. We want a bale trailer. Good enough. Buy. Yes. Okay. Back.
Starting to rain again. Alright. So, with that said, chaos and mayhem. Let's, saving, and we still got hotspot, soil, growth. Alright, so stubble tillage. That means that one needs to be growing. This one's growing. So those two fields are going. Purple is harvested. That needs to be seed bed. Cultivated. Stubble tillage. I think that one's growing. Why isn't it growing? I don't have any weather. Alright. Anywho, that's where we stand. And we will
get another live stream rolling a little bit later. Thanks for watching. See you in a little while.